That's how entanglements happen.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, we're
100%.
best friends, and we're just, start talking about life's biggest questions and what's going on deep in our lives, and then it leads to entanglements. Mm-mm.
Hello world, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Paloma.
And we are The Cottons. Look, if you are single, dating, or married, we just want to help you thrive in a relationship. So if that's something that sounds interesting, please subscribe, like, turn on the little bing bing bell so you can get notifications when we post new videos. It helps out a lot. So today we're going to be talking about having friends of the opposite sex when you're in a committed relationship or a marriage. It's about to get interesting. Babe, what do you got?
All right. So we've decided that it could be okay.
Mm-hmm.
It could be okay, but there are very specific conditions for it. So we're gonna share 6 conditions that we thought of. That's a lot, we know, because
you need all 6 of them. That's why.
6 of them. That's why. So, all right. Number 1, your partner needs to be okay with it.
Yeah.
That's first and foremost. If he has a female friend and automatically I'm not okay with him being friends, bye.
I'm gonna tell you now, fellas, about 98% of y'all, I'm not gonna be okay with it. There's a small room for, but yeah, on the serious note, yeah, you gotta approve. And like, don't get your, you can't tell me what to do. I'm a grown man. Not if you're trying to stay in this committed relationship.
Right, go be single then.
Yeah.
And it's not like crazy control, like you can't talk to anybody or nothing like that. So
it's about the level of intimacy. Like if you're trying to have like somebody you're really close with that's of the opposite sex, it's helpful for your spouse to be on board with that.
For sure. So number 2, you gotta meet this friend. Like me as the partner needs to meet, for example, his friend, and she would have to show respect for me and our relationship.
Here's why. Like, think about this, because I know, like, some people are going to be like, oh, that sounds so controlling. Imagine if I come home like, babe, I met this girl at the bar, and we really clicked. Like, she was dope. Like, we had the same interests. I think we're going to hang out. She wants to go to the...
No.
Really?
No.
How does that sound realistically? Dumb. So,
not gonna
yeah,
happen.
definitely, you got to meet the parents. Definitely.
And also to mention, like, it's usually better if it's also like friends that you're already friends with.
Right,
This
for
is
sure.
like a bunch of like new friends.
And we've heard of people who are in marriages that have new friends of the opposite sex all the time.
All the time.
That's weird, bro.
Nope.
Not gonna lie, red flag.
Not gonna happen. Very big red flag. All right, number 3. Your partner is your priority, your best friend, your confidant. So like, it's okay to have a friend. Well, could be okay to have a friend, but like, I know when it comes down to it, he's my best friend. He's who I'm gonna come to. He's who I call when something's going on, who I entrust, whatever that is called. You know what I'm trying to say. He is my priority. And also, this would just be weird anyway, but like, if I'm like, oh, he wants to hang out, like, oh no, babe, I already got plans with this other.
Yeah, make it practical. It's what?
Yeah. All right. So number 4, this is important.
Okay.
There has got to be clear boundaries.
Oh yeah.
It has to. So some of the boundaries, like, you can't be talking to this friend 24/7, hanging out alone, talking about intimate topics.
Absolutely not.
No. Like if me and a friend check in and stuff and, whatever, that's cool. But if I'm like texting and talking to this person all the time.
And about stuff that just does need to be talked about, even if it's not inappropriate, like there's a certain level of intimacy that is like leads to bad things, leads to entanglements.
Entanglements.
Been ready to say that word this whole time. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
That's how entanglements happen.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, we're
100%.
best friends, and we're just, start talking about life's biggest questions and what's going on deep in our lives, and then it leads to entanglements. So you have to have very clear boundaries, and that friend has to respect those boundaries.
And if they have any question, bye. Why? Bye. Bye. She got you whipped? Yes. Bye. Not playing it.
Yeah.
Not playing
if they don't understand why those boundaries are there and they have no problem with what's going on, they gotta go.
Yeah.
So they need to respect the relationship.
Facts.
Number 5, transparency. So I would, if he has a friend, I would have to, again, not in a controlling, like, creepy way, but I would have to know, like, oh, you're talking to this person, or, he doesn't tell me every detail, but if I have no idea this friend exists and he's, like, just talking to her all the time and so there's no transparency there, that's not good.
Yeah, it's like you don't need to know every detail, but if I'm trying to, like, withhold any information, that's when it gets weird. Like, oh, no, you don't need to know what we talked about, or, yeah, we hung out, but you don't need to know where we went. Like, I'm just trying to make it practical, because when we say it might sound controlling. When you actually put it into a practical scenario, you're like, oh, yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, just like the movie we just watched on Netflix. What is it?
Fatal Affair?
Fatal Affair, where the lady is hanging out with the guy and the husband texts is like, oh, like, what are you doing?
See?
And she lies. She's like, oh, I'm just with my friend over here.
Yeah.
Why are you lying?
Yeah, facts. That's a really good example.
If you find yourself having to lie about anything,
that's good.
That's gotta go.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't have to lie about any of it.
Yeah.
And just be transparent too if, that friend does cross a boundary or, stuff like that. All right, number 6, conduct yourself as a married or committed person. So I'm not going to be doing anything with this friend that I would not be doing in front of him.
Yeah.
So if I wouldn't do it in front of him, then it's not appropriate. I need to, act like a married person. And
I think there's even a swag to being in a committed relationship, and not like I let myself go swag, but there's just certain boundaries or a way I conduct myself when I talk to women of the opposite sex. Like, I'm not going to tell some lady, like, dang, you look good today, or dang, your hair looks good, and you smelling good. Like, just even compliments like that. Even if I do see a girl who has, like, a nice hairdo, I might be apprehensive to compliment her hairdo because I don't want to give any type of energy or idea that it's more than a compliment. So I carry myself in a way that's like, nah, bro. There's not going to be any way that you can say, "Ooh, I think Anthony would." No, you didn't. The devil is alive.
And people know we are married.
Yeah, they know.
People know. So.
I'll bring it up quick too. Oh, my wife. Yeah, have you seen the picture of my daughter? Oh, my wife just texted me. She's so funny.
Yeah. So these are 6 conditions. Seems like a lot, and it is because that's how
entanglements. And I'm not trying to, in a serious note, I'm not trying to bash Jada, but like, that's how it happens. Like, just kind of being like, oh no, like, we're just cool, we're just friends. Oh, you're in the hospital? Okay, I'm gonna come see you. Oh yeah, she's starting to get on my nerves. She just she frustrates me. And then next thing you know, you're in front of the whole world, caught up in an affair, on a serious note.
Yeah, so we don't want that to happen, so just be careful and proceed with caution and always act with respect.
Absolutely. And again, we are the Cottons. We are here for you. If you're single, married, or in a relationship that just help you thrive and fly into relationships. So if this video is interesting, please subscribe, like, bing, 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 turn on the bell so you can be notified when we drop new videos.
Yeah, and if you really like us and want to work with us, we do relationship coaching. So make sure you check out our website, thecottonsfam.com.
Yep.
So yeah, love you guys.
We
Bye.
out.